Oh. Good afternoon. Gosh, it's cold. I'm refusing to put my heating on. I'm sticking it out. Oh, I need to move more. I'm freezing. Is anybody else cold today? Has anybody put their heating on? I'm good, Lee. Thank you. I'm good. Oh, I'm frozen to the bone today. Might have to take Dolly for a walk to warm up and appreciate the house. Goodness me, can't feel my fingers. And you, oh, thank you, Sophie. Do you know, I've watched a little bit of it back thinking, I hope I didn't come across too deep, too heavy. Sometimes I kind of get carried away with myself and just open up maybe too much, I think. And I'm like, do people really want to hear it? Do people want to know about it? I think the general overall looking quickly through the comments was positive, so I'm really pleased. But yeah, sometimes I think, do I just go over too much? Thank you. Oh, Audrey, you're welcome. Oh, so if you don't know, Monday when I was packing in the warehouse, I was giving away some of my necklaces randomly to customers. Oh, really? Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. You know, sometimes I think, do I talk too much? Do I go on too much? Do I say too much? But it's me. I am a talker. I'm a massive sharer, maybe an oversharer, overthinker, overtalker. I do everything in excess. And afterwards, I thought that really weren't what the live was supposed to be about this morning. But that's just me. I tend to just go off on a bit of a crazy path. What's going off with my hair today? What is that? That's it. Oh. What's that all about? Yeah, I tend to sometimes just go off on my own little path and just randomly talk about things that we weren't even supposed to be talking about. We were supposed to be talking about, um, oh, look at that. What is that? It looks like an antennae. Talking about cosmetics and surgeries and menopause, and we didn't end up talking about any of it, did we? I'm a talker and sharer, but but it can make you feel better. Yeah, it's all right making yourself feel better and annoying everybody else. The jumper's amazing. It's a newbie. It's called Lucy. If you want this one, it's stunning, and I particularly love this colour. Look at this. How cute are these little love hearts down the arms? So pretty. So pretty. I'm freezing today. I am so cold. I've got a few bits to photograph, and then I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the gym before tonight's live. I think I'm going to try and get it out the way before my live tonight because I won't feel like going after. So I'm going to just box off a few things that I need to get done after this live, and then I'm going to go to the gym, I think. Really good. And thank you, Lee. People don't want to listen, they simply, yeah, mental illness. It is. It is important. And it's something that I do and always have felt really strongly about, having suffered mainly in silence most of my life. It's far more recognised than it used to be, and it's far more talked about than it used to be, and it's far less of a taboo subject, which is brilliant. It's brilliant because it's ever on the rise, and you know, it's something that lots of people are touched by, either with a family member or themselves. So yeah, but sometimes, you know, afterwards I think, was that a good thing? Did I talk too much? Do I share too much? Do I go on too long? But I don't think so. And it was just raw and from the heart and totally and utterly unprompted. It just kind of came out of nowhere that this morning. I am glad we talked about it. I just feel like sometimes I tend to go on too much. My garden finally finished. Yay! Waiting for your garden furniture. Woo woo! Amazing, Tracy. Thank the Lord. Fine. I feel like we've been on that journey with you all summer long. Thank goodness it's done for you, just in time for this cold weather. But anyway, you've always got next year to enjoy. My garden finally finished, waiting for my furniture. So next summer you can be out there and enjoy it. It was nice to hear other people have similar problems. Oh my goodness me, I know I'm not alone, and I know there are many people out there that suffer and don't need to suffer in silence, because there's always somebody out there that's willing to help. So if you've not seen it and you are interested in mental health and having a coffee and a sit down chat, you can watch this morning's live on Catch Up. But this afternoon, more people like Mandy, absolutely, hello Dolly, absolutely does. And I do understand, I'm definitely not alone, but sometimes you feel alone, don't you? I'm not picking you up because this jumper's too nice. Right, so no, don't you jump. Right, go and lie down now, because I don't want to pull a thread on this beautiful jumper. Go on then, good girl, go and lay down. I'll be out in a sec. Go on. So this is a new jumper. It went live at 12 o'clock. It's called Lucy. It's that lovely batwing cape almost style of jumper. Nice and loose through the body. Nice and soft and stretchy. I love this burnt orange. Oh no, Kathleen, have you got COVID? Problem with buying clothes. I know. Well, that's what started it all this morning. We were talking about like buying lots of handbags, designer gear, spending lots of money, trying to fill a void, and then obviously it just. I wasn't going to talk about the fact that I've embarked on the journey that I've embarked on. I said to Lisa, I don't think I'm going to share. And she's like, no, it's entirely up to you. Keep it personal, keep it private. And then it all came out this morning. But I do think it's important to recognise the things that we do and why we do it. And mine was always buying very spontaneously or doing spontaneous. And don't get me wrong, I still do. You know, that holiday that we've just been on, I mean, it weren't a last minute thing, but we don't think about, we're just like, yeah, let's, and we're both as bad as each other. That's the problem with me and Lee, both having the same kind of personalities, suffering from the same things. We both egg each other on. We are a bad influence on each other with things like that. It's like if we go shopping. It's like, yeah, get it. Stick it on your credit card. Yeah, I'll get it. I don't need to pay my bills. We're terrible. It's not always a bad thing. You've got to have a balance. But when you're shopping and your expenses are getting out of control, that's when you've got to recognise that it's a comfort thing and you're filling a void, and maybe you need to address it rather than keep spending, or, you know, skirting over the obvious and being a bit blinkered to it. And that's what obviously prompted me to talk this morning. But it was, I mean, I'm being light-hearted about it now, but it really is an issue for some people, including myself. And I did talk, I was going to say I briefly talked about it this morning, but I think I waffled on for about an hour. Afternoon, Mandy. So the Lucy girls is what I've got on, and I had to go for this colour because it is absolutely amazing. This is brand new on this afternoon. It went live at 12. I've got it on with my amazing Fleur jeans. Love these jeans. And my slippers to complete the look, girls, because I haven't been out of the house yet today, but I will be. I'll be going out shortly. But yeah, nothing better than your slippers when you're in the house. These jeans are amazing. If you've not had a pair of these, everybody needs a pair of Fleur. They are stunning. But this jumper is what I came on to talk about. I'm what? Just getting parcels. We all love a parcel, don't we? I do, honestly. It's not, there's nothing better, is there, when you're waiting for a delivery or something? So we've got chocolate. This won't break the bank, girls. It is $29.99, Lucy, size 16 to 24. This is that little bit of something that you can treat yourself to. It's not crazy expensive. It's just like a little bit of it's a gift from me to me. So yeah, this comes in the chocolate, the gorgeous like orange colour. I don't know what we've classed this as online actually. We've got the khaki. All these colours look gorgeous together. Look how stunning. And then the red wine. Oh my God. All lovely. Oh, thank you, Claire. Back at you. Just love getting back to Sophie. I do. Thermal sculpting leggings are back in stock again, girls, as well. Yes, I was getting to that, Lisa, after I talked about the fabulous jumper. But the thermal leggings, if you've been waiting for them, if you missed out again yesterday, are back online again today. So we've had another drop of those in the warehouse, so they are back online. These are stunning. Look at the sparkle in the Love Arts. just two little love hearts on the top of the arm there. And this is a gorgeous, like a KP batwing type. It is so pretty. Khaki, red wine. That's me, can't stop. But I know, Amanda, I know. There's worse things, I suppose, isn't there? And as long as you're not going crazy and overspending out of your budget to the point where you can't afford to pay your bills, it's classed as rust. Thank you. I have to have all of the colours as I can't decide. Listen, we listen and we don't judge. It's a safe space at LJ's, girls, and there's worse things than spending a bit of your wages on some clothing. Chocolate, khaki, red wine and rust. Thank you, darling. It's all right, Lisa. I can only show one thing at a time, and they both deserve my undivided attention. So I had got them, look. I got them ready just to prove to you I wasn't fibbing. I was just going to talk about the jumper first and then the leggings. These are gorgeous. Thank you. My parcels have just arrived. A lovely surprise. Did you get a necklace, Bev? So, yes, I was a bit naughty. A couple of ladies are saying thank you. This morning, when I was packing some parcels at the warehouse the other day, I was randomly placing some of my personal collection of necklaces in with the orders. Just, you know, it's good. It's nice to be kind. It's nice to share. It's nice to these little random acts of kindness and to just give something back to people and just put a little smile on somebody's face. So, as I explained on Monday, my personal collection of necklaces that I can no longer wear because they're old stock of LJ's, I've decided, or I had decided, to gift to you ladies. So as I was packing parcels at my little parcel station, I got my bag of necklaces and I was just randomly popping them in and just leaving a little note and a smiley face on all the orders that I packed. Apologies if they weren't packed up to scratch, girls. I'm a bit rusty at packing, but I did try my very best. But I just bubble wrapped all my necklaces and just randomly popped them into orders. So if you received one, you're welcome. It was gifted with love. So, and the Kendra blazer got given into an order yesterday. So I did say on Monday, anybody that placed an order between 10 and 5 on Monday, somebody would very luckily randomly win my Kendra blazer. So that was winging its way to its new owner yesterday as well. Biggest, you are what? The biggest time waster? I don't seem to have done much since the long chat. I thought, oh, somebody's being negative, somebody don't like me. Susie, listen, write it off if you don't need to do anything. Housework and anything like that, if you're not feeling it, it's still going to be there tomorrow. Everything's still going to be there tomorrow. So if you just want to just chill after this morning's live, then just chill. You're not hurting anybody. Need to go through my winter stuff, make some room for newness. There's always room for newness. And talking of which, if you missed out on these fabulous leggings the first time we stocked them, the first time we restocked them, this is the second time we've restocked them. They are back in stock. They are super. These are thermal. They're a great, oh, thank you, Susie, love you too. They're a great thermal scuba fabric. I cannot stop raving about these amazing leggings. The chocolate brown actually would look really nice with all the colours I've just shown in this jumper, and they would make a great combination. So we've got all the support down the front there. We've got the support down the side, and then they go into a lovely little love heart shape at the back there, girls. So these are fantastic, and you can see down all the seams as well. Look, they are wefted, so they've got double strength down the seams. So all down the leg there, they are sealed on the seams. All down the bum, they are sealed on the seams to give that extra support. So they are a really good firm support. There's lots of like stretch in these, but you really have to tug at them to get the stretch and get the movement because the scuba fabric is so thick. They are amazing. They're the best leggings I think we've had in so far. And obviously I've worked for Lisa now for, is it 4 years or 5 years? I can't remember. Might be 5, you know. But yeah, and all the time I have worked for LJ's, I have to say I feel like these are the best leggings we've ever had in form of support. So they're thermal as well, so they'll keep you lovely and warm, but they don't make you sweaty, they don't make you hot and bothered. They just feel like a nice warm hug, literally all around your body. Well, your legs and your bum and your tum. So super support. really flattening on the tummy, nice and skimming and smoothing on the hips, and the same on the leg. These support bands do come down into the top of the thigh, all down the front panel. Is it 5 years? See, you know what? That's the sign of a good job when you're not properly counting the years and thinking, oh my God, I've been in this job for 5 years. It's like, it's gone like that. Literally gone by in a blink working for Lisa. And they always say, don't they, when you do a job that you love, you never work a day in your life. And I have to say, that is exactly. It sounds a bit like, a bit cheesy, but it's true. When you do something that you look forward to getting up and doing every morning, and every day's different. Everything that I do, it's not a structured job. Obviously, I've got my lives and they're set at certain times, but I'm always doing something different. And then me and Lisa will just randomly meet for a coffee, or it'll be like, right, are we going on a buying trip? And right, we're going to do this. And right, I want you to do this. And it's just great. I love it because it's never like Groundhog Day. So 5 years. 5 years of getting older, I have to say. I was in my 40s when I started working for you. Now I'm 53. So yeah, I'm trying to keep age at bay. We were going to talk about that this morning and ended up talking about something else. But I'm trying to keep the clock turned back so I can work for as long as possible because nobody wants to see an old decrepit model. So I'm trying to keep youthful so I can carry on working for her for a good few years to come. And I did say to her at one stage, what am I going to do when I get too old and decrepit to be your model? And she's like, well, I'll have to stick you in warehouse somewhere, stick you in a corner and get somebody else to fill your shoes. And I was like, but there's going to come a point, girls, isn't there? I'm not going to look like this forever. Just received the red wine dress from yesterday's phone order. Oh, Amanda, did you get one? It is stunning, isn't it? Love it with the cowboy boots for Christmas. You will wear, if you've not got already, and I think you might already have, but if you've not, you need a red wine Shelley to go with it because, oh my God, they are amazing together. So if you've not got a red wine Shelley blazer, you need a red wine Shelley blazer to go with it. And the gold chunky necklace, I'm sure you'll have already got. But that combination is a wow. It really is. That dress is one of my, well, I think if not the favourite of all time. And somebody else said that yesterday of LJ's buying. I know it was a phone order. It never made it online. It was an exclusive. But we did restock it a lot of times because it was so popular. And I think there might still be one or two of the red wine left if you want one. There's still available for... I will be as old and will I know, and everybody said that. The ladies that watch us have said, well, we'll all be getting older, so we won't mind seeing you like getting older. But there's gonna come a point in the girls where I can't do it anymore, or I can't do the job. But I want to do this till I retire. But they keep upping the age of retirement nearly every year, so I'll be nearly 70 and still going, right, ladies, this jumper with my Zimmer frame. God, please let me work as long as I possibly can. But yeah, thank you, Manda. Back at you. The red wine dress. Here it is. Let me just quickly show you. The red wine dress, what I'm on about, because this is mine. I haven't had it on yet. This is, I got all the colours, and I haven't worn this one yet. But the red wine for Christmas, I think there might still be one or two left, girls. If you want this one, nobody's having mine because I will be wearing this at Christmas. But Manda, if you've not got it, the red wine Shelley blazer with the red wine dress, $37.99 and up to a size 20, I think, on the dress, girls. And I'm sure there was just one or two of these left after yesterday. If you want that, you can phone the warehouse 01302 618 040. That's 01302 618 040. And if you're doing a phone order, Elizabeth might be able to pop you a blazer in as well if we've got them in stock, which I'm not sure if we have or not. But she will check for you. So you're having to pay 2 lots of postage, you might be able to add extra with it as well. So another 30 years. Do you reckon? Another 30? Blooming heck, I might be dead then. What are you on about? How old will I be in 30 years? 50, 60, 83? Nobody will want to see me online at 83, Lisa. Nobody. Although I am contemplating in a couple of years down the line having another facelift, so I'll end up probably looking like Jackie Stallone. Oh, God love her. Yeah. No, I don't think anybody will still want to see me on the screen in 30 years, no matter how much I can talk. I probably won't even be able to stand up without the help of support in 30 years if I'm still lucky enough to be around. So, these are back online. These are the amazing thermal sculpting leggings. I wear the... Just a minute. I think I took the label with all the size into the wear. Oh no, I've got it here. I'm lying. So these come in 10, 12, 14, 16, which is what I wear, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20, 22. And if you want to see Charlie in these, she tried them on last night in this lovely chocolate, mocha, coffee, whatever, brown I think we call them. They are like a really nice dark mocha. She tried the 2022 on and they fit her beautifully and she was obsessed. So we've got them in black, we've got them in chocolate. They have been restocked again this afternoon, girls. If you want these thermal leggings, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and 20, 22. And for reference, I wear the 14, 16 and they feel like a massive hug all around your middle. They are wonderful. These are mine, my personal collection. I made sure I brought them back home last night because I love these leggings. I wore these in the gym the other day. They didn't budge. I felt really supported in them. I've been out dog walking in them. I've been driving in them. They are great. They don't roll down. And Charlie said the same. They don't roll over. They stay up. They're not a high rise. They're like a mid rise. They sit on your waist. But they are really, really comfortable, these. So $19.99. Quite a few different sizes. 2 different colours. They are back in stock. And then the Lucy jumper went live at 12 o'clock. If you want the Lucy, it's $29.99 and 16 to 24 in size. 16 to 24. It's a really good size, this one. It's got stretch. It's really soft. It feels a bit like a sofa, but thicker, and it's got all that bounce in the fabric because it is really stretchy, and I love, love, love this colour. But I'll just quickly show you the other colours before I go. So we have chocolate brown in this one, the burnt orange I think it is, and then you've got the khaki, and then you've got the mulberry / red wine in that as well. Love it. And then don't forget we had a restock of the Angela skirt yesterday, plus the burnt orange in that. The new colour was beautiful. Charlie tried that on again last night. If you want to watch the catch up on last night's, it has been saved to the main page so you can see that. We did quite a few different outfits last night. If you want to watch that on catch up, that is available. We had a restock in the holly, the jacket. We had a restock in the Angela. We had a restock yesterday of the thermal leggings and they sold out, but we have just restocked them again if you want those. 8 to 10, do you think the 10, 12 will be too big in the leggings? Do you know what? It's really hard for me to be honest. I don't know is the honest answer. I don't think so. Because the 14, 16, I'm a 16, they are really snug and they take some getting into. So maybe not, Claire. Maybe they'll be all right on you. Have a look at the measurements because the measurements are unstretched, laid flat. So if you have a look at the measurements the girls have put on the website for you, you might get a better idea. But I honestly don't want to say because obviously not being an 8 to 12 myself or an 8 to 10 myself, I have no idea whether they're going to be okay. But the measurements should be on the website. Thank you, Lee. It's very good for my mental health, the gym. It really is helping me. The walking, the going to the gym, the positive attitude, obviously the medication and embarking on the therapy as well. It's all coming together for me and I'm starting to feel a load better, girls. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me this morning. Thank you for all your love and support. It really means so much to me, more than you'll ever know. So I will see you all back here for some gorgeous newness tonight. See you all back here at 7 o'clock. Have a great afternoon. See you later.